As you would have seen in the intro just now, we are going to be doing a shop tour today of the Wase Aquarium and Vijver Winkel in Belgium. I went to this shop to go look at MD Fish Tanks do a live aquascaping workshop. I did do a video about that already, so I'll link that up here so you can go watch that after this video. However, I decided to also do a shop tour because this shop is insane. I've never really seen a shop like this before. It's like, it is so good. I'm not even kidding you. Like, it's given me some great ideas and inspiration for my own shop one day. Or, well, I guess I kind of have a shop already, but like when I have like a shop open to the public, you know. But anyway, without further ado, I'm just gonna roll the clips. I've just made tons of different little clips, and I'm gonna be doing a little voiceover. I don't really have a good structure in it because I didn't really film everything, like not coming into the store and things like that, because unfortunately I was focused more on the workshop with MD, but still I got some pretty good clips of everything, and I think you'll get a good impression of what the store is like. Also, don't forget to hit the like down below and subscribe also if you're new here, and yeah, without any further ado, let's get into the video. We're going to be starting this tour off with some goldfish. So you can see here we got some beautiful goldfish, and well, there's some different types, some ranchu, some orandas there were. I thought this panda type looking one was pretty cool colors, combinations. Then of course we had our live bearers. You know, I'm trying to do this as like in the way of this, how the store was laid out. So you first had like your cold water, then like your live bearers, so your guppies, your platies, your mollies, things like that, you know, as well as other community fish. So you had some tetras and, you know, all kinds of things like that, like some cories as well. You can see here we had some neon tetras. I must say, what I liked about these tanks, they were really clean, very basic, but really good for like filming fish and things. So you can see here the black neon tetras looking great in the shot. But yeah, overall this store was just really nice. You can see some hockey stick tetras here, or penguin tetras most people call them, but we call them hockey stick tetras here in the Netherlands. But yeah, really clean store, really nice, you know. The tanks were looking amazing. You can see these amazing corridors stirby actually, which were massive. They were insanely big. And to be thinking that is like the sale thing. But they also had some rare things, like these fish here. I didn't even know what these were until I had to see the name tag. And apparently, well, I should have some footage of it in a minute so we can see what they are. But yeah, there were some rare fish, like here, the strawberry, I don't know, the leopard, well, you could see it there. You also had some Bolivian rams here, and really crazy fish. Then also they had a very nice selection of shrimp, and tons of them, like a lot of shrimp. It was insane the amount of shrimp. But then we move on to like this middle section where they had some musk turtles, really cute little tiny turtles. I really want one someday, because I mean, just look at how cute they are. They're so cool. So one day I really want a tank set up for some musk turtles or something like that. I think it'd just be really cool. But in this middle section here, they also had this beautiful rack, a Betta Rack system, and they had some really nice stunning bettas in stock. Again, these tanks were really nicely set up for filming as well, with a nice black background, so I could get some really nice shots of some bettas. You can see this is a placat here, but yeah, really nice. And then, for example, this shot as well of this like kind of, yeah, yellowish betta with some translucent parts, which was really cool. Next to that then we had an axolotl tank. So these were axolotls for sale, different colors, gold, the natural colored ones, and yeah, I don't really know much about them. But anyway, then we moved to the other side where they had some bigger fish, more predatory fish, and also like South American cichlids. So you can see there's some geophagus and this beautiful Asian arowana. Like, take a look at that guy, he's stunning, or it's maybe a she, I don't know. Then you also had some, I think these are bichas, right? Yeah, so bichas they had, you know, some different predatory fish. There was quite a big selection. Also like this fish here, I don't even know what this is. I've never seen these before. So yeah, I don't know what these are. Maybe let me know in the comments down below what this fish is. Also some silver dollars, I believe these are, which look cool too. And this thing, is this like a chana, or I don't know what this is. Again, comment down below if you know what this fish is. Of course, they had some beautiful discus. You know, that's my favorite fish, discus fish. So yeah, they were really stunning. I must say they were a bit pricey, I gotta say that, but there again, they did look quite good. So you know, they are nice and it's probably worth it. But yeah, different varieties of discus, different colors and things. Especially I like this one. Like, take a look at this one. That's a stunner, eh? But yeah, very nice. Of course, they also had angelfish, because, you know, if you've got discus, you need angelfish. So yeah, discus, they had a bunch of angelfish, different colors, varieties, enough to choose from, that's for sure. They're moving into some African cichlids. We got some Frontosa here, and yeah, they had just some Malawi cichlids as well. Beautiful colors and things, which is always great to see. Then we move on. We had a massive plant section. I'm not kidding you. This plant section was massive. I think it was like 2 massive tanks full of plants, or there was a third one as well. I mean, just an insane amount of plants. I asked the guys there, and they said they've got even more back in stock. So they had they've got so many plants. I guess they sell a lot of plants, and they do look great. Also, we had a beautiful hardscape section. A lot of different hardscape materials, wood, rocks, you know, things like that. And they had a nice aquascaping dojo as well, which was cool to see. But they had way more rock outside and also wood. So this is like the outside section where we'll go in a minute to see like all the koi ponds and things like that. But yeah, they had tons of wood here and so much to choose from. It's just insane. Like, I mean, I can't imagine just being able to choose from all these pieces and things. Like, look at all these rocks. I mean, of course, these are also meant for ponds, so not only for tanks, but you can use them for tanks. Then also, of course, they had a large variety of just things for your tank, decorations, sand, substrates, things like that. You know, all the basics and extras they had. Also good stock of like filters and things, and they had some pretty good discounts going on right then. So a good deal to get like a new filter or something. Then if we go to some of the display tanks they got this massive Stingray tank, which looks insane, by the way. By the way, that piece in the middle there with plants and wood, that was for sale. So you could buy that, I think. But you can see these beautiful stingrays. And also these like gars, I think these are Florida gars, I guess. Which you can see the teeth on them, which is insane. But really cool to see, and they were big, like big. And also the stingrays, like in person they're so much bigger than on camera, but they are funny. They're funny to watch, and maybe one day I'll have some stingrays of my own. This display tank was really cool too. It was like kind of like a paludarium, but then it was like a full tank. So yeah, pretty interesting to see what was going on here. Bit of mist, you know. Some cool little fish in here. For example, this is like a Pandagara, I think. And you also had some cories and maybe some rice fish, things like that. Yeah, just a cool tank. I really like the setup here. This was another display tank. I didn't really get that much footage of this, but I did have this royal whiptail catfish, which looked good, the red one. And then they had this tank, a vertical tank, like a very tall tank with different kinds of fish, and it looked great. I must say, it looked great. So I like this one as well. Moving outside, we got the ponds. You can see this massive elephant with this massive pond with massive fish. Like, I'm not kidding you. These fish in here were 2 meters long. This is a sturgeon here, and that guy was about nearly 7 foot, plus a massive old carp, a big carp, and these guys were insanely big. Like, I was like next to them, and it's insane how big these are. Maybe you can see on camera, but maybe you also can't. But they were big. Anyway, then you had another pond here with like a natural style pond with a little waterfall and things, and also it had a viewing area, like an underwater viewing area, so you could see the fish. They had some koi fish in here, which you should be able to see. Yeah, they didn't, the glass wasn't clean, unfortunately. Maybe in summer it would be clean, you know. They also had these different little ponds that you could make, and they would sell as well. And then they had this massive swimming pool inside like a building with massive koi. Like these koi, I mean, these are kois, you know, not just the carps, not your regular carps, but just kois that were like a meter long nearly, I think. And they did sell these, so that some of these were for sale, which, look, you can see 3,500 euros, which is like, what, $4,000 or whatever. it's like you can buy a small car for that price, but you can also buy a nice koi. So, you know, depends where you want to spend your money. But I thought it was crazy to see this. Also, they had some swimming ponds, which is quite a popular thing here. So you got a nice little slide, and then you can, yeah, have this in the backyard with some fish, but also swim. But anyway, that's going to be the end of the tour. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe, of course. Also, leave a comment down below what you think of this place. And yeah, check it out if you're ever in Belgium, in the area. Check this store out. It's a really cool store, and I really thoroughly enjoyed seeing everything that it had. Anyway, check out some of these videos on screen right now, and have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you guys next time.